Hi, I'm Dylan with King's Material and Midland Concrete Products, and today we'll be going over the step-by-step guide of your Dakota Stone fire pit kit to build at your home to enjoy with your friends and family. So the required tools for today's build will be a shovel, a dead blow hammer, a level of your own length choice. I've got a 4-foot and an 18-inch tape measure, an adhesive, caulking gun and the adhesive, a tamper, and a wheelbarrow. I got a little bit of a head start on you here. I've already dug out the excavation site where we're putting the fire pit at. I've dug it down 4 to 6 inches, and that's recommended for industry standard here. I personally use CA6 limestone gravel aggregate. That's 3/4 inch all the way down to fines here. You'll want to put it in 2-inch increments, packing it with your hand tamper here. I use the 10x10 hand tamp. Once that's out, level it out best you can, and then we're ready to start our base course here. So at this point of your project, you're going to be working on your first base course. Now this is the most important part of your fire pit here. I've already placed 11 around here. I'm going to show you how to place one and kind of go over the small details that you'll find. So toss this one in here. Tap it in with your dead blow hammer. You're going to always want to throw the level on it both ways. Make sure it's level there in between the lines. And a pro tip would be, if you do have a 4-footer or a 2x4 you can place your smaller level on, you'll want to level it across and across this way, making sure all 4 corners are level before you start building up. Now that we've got our base course set, we need to use some adhesive here. I would prefer 2 beads all the way across the first course here. I'm not gonna do it today as this is a display here. So then you're ready to start placing your block on top of your adhesive here. This last block may not fit in all the way. Sometimes it does. If it doesn't, you can come back with your dead blow or your hand, move that before the glue, the adhesive gets completely set. So at this point in your project, we're ready for course number 3. It's going to be identical to the first base course here, except we'll have to add adhesive before we build it. Again, 2 beads all the way around. I won't be doing it for the display purposes. I'll show you that now. Last block might not always line up here, but in this case it does. For your last course, same thing, adhesive around it, and we'll be repeating the second course. And we're ready for the final course, being the cap. All right, we're nearly there, so the only thing we have left is the cap course. It's the same block, turned perpendicular to itself. We'll need our adhesive again, 2 beads along the whole thing here. So I like to start here in the middle. If you follow along in the guide here, there's 3, 6, 3, and 6. Not too critical yet, but it is nice. Eyeball them close. Grab your 2x4 or our 4-foot level here. Get all that so it's all touching. You should have a 2-inch overhang. With your tape measure, you can check that now or at the end. I'll be checking it at the end. I'm just gonna keep on stacking. So we got them all placed in there crude. Now we're gonna go back with our 4-foot level and our tape measure to make sure it's 2-inch on each side, straight across on each one. So you can start anywhere. When you do have it glued down, it's gonna move a lot easier than when it's a dry stack.
We're getting closer here. I'm going to start running with the 4-foot level. Doing some minor adjustments along here. As you see, my first course moved quite a bit still. Nothing wrong with that. Double check with my 2 inches here. And that is the top right before the insert. So you should be set after this. The adhesive is setting up now, so if you wanted to wait before you put your insert in, you can to let it set up, then everything won't slide again. So at this point of the project, you're ready to put your insert in, and we always recommend to have some helping hands on this portion of it. So we'll lift up here. They'll set their edge down here, and you have your insert completed. So we've made it to the final step for your Dakota Stone kit. I've got sand here. We'd like to fill this inside here up to the bottom of the steel insert, all the way up to here. Personal preference, you can raise that further up to have your fire more exposed. I've got sand here, just normal production sand. I'm gonna toss it in there. Smoothing it out as you go to your desired height. Once you fill that up, spread it out, then you're ready to start your fire. Sit back and enjoy it with your family and friends.